welcome back to my channel. Wishing you all a happy new year. I hope that your 2018 was amazing and I hope you have lots of success and happiness going into 2019. Alright, so I wanted to do a video about what my 2018 looked like, and I have some notes here to help me. I actually wrote quite a bit. I'm going to talk a bit about, well, everything that I could possibly remember that happened in 2018, and things that I experienced and things that I felt. And without further ado, let's get into it. So 2018 for my family and I actually started out quite difficult. My grandma passed away at the end of the year in 2017. So 2018, the start of 2018 was not, it wasn't the happiest. The start of 2018 was emotional. I was sad, I was demotivated, but it was also the semester that I was starting my honors. So at the beginning of 2018, honestly, throughout 2018, I focused a lot on family. I was always there for family, and I will continue to be there for family because I realized how important family really is. Anyway, so starting January, I started on my experimental lab portion of honors, which was an amazing opportunity. I got to learn so much about research. I did experimental research on zebrafish hearts. I was so demotivated starting that because I wasn't at a good place. I didn't want to be there. That was the last thing I wanted to get into. I just did not want to do it. But I told myself that I was going to do it, and I was going to work hard. I was going to work so hard that I was going to get an A+ in everything. Every portion of that project and that honors, I wanted an A+ and nothing less. And let me tell you guys, there were days that I woke up and I did not want to go to lab. I just could not get out of bed. But I did it anyways. I forced myself to get there. I worked hard and my project went so well. I defended my thesis successfully and I got my A+. And that was so motivating for me. It just taught me how no matter what position you're in, you have two choices. Either you stay in that position and you stay down, or you make something out of it. You convince yourself and you motivate yourself to do something, take action, take control of your life, and become successful. And it made me so happy and so proud of myself that a promise that I made to myself, I fulfilled it. And that was the first amazing part of my 2018. And around that time was also a time that I came across the Miss BC pageant. My best friend had actually tried to convince me so much in 2017 about applying for the Miss BC pageant, and I was just like, okay, honestly, Prish, you're crazy, because there's no way I'm gonna win a title. There's no way that like I didn't consider myself a pageant girl because I had this stereotypical image of what a pageant looked like. But in 2018, I applied and I got an interview. I passed the interview, and Miss BC was an amazing experience. I met the most beautiful souls, the most strong women that I have ever met in my life, with amazing stories and amazing lessons to learn. And I took so much away from that pageant. And one of the things I took away was this title, Miss Lower Mainland BC, and of course the crown. I'm not going to put it on. But the important thing that I learned was what the pageant taught me. Honestly, they taught so much about empowerment, about confidence, about how to love yourself and how to be a strong woman and how to stand up for yourself. And it was just the lessons that I took away from that pageant. They really helped my self-confidence, and I really needed that experience at that time of the year. And this title and the crown was just one thing to add to that experience. And I'm really grateful because I went into the pageant totally not prepared. I had no idea what it was going to be like, and I wasn't expecting to win a title. But the moment my name was called on that stage, it was such a surreal moment. I was so proud of myself, and my family was just so happy, and I am very grateful for this title. I'm just really happy that I won this title on the basis of what I truly want to represent. I want to thank everyone who supported me on that journey through the pageant, because those 3 days were difficult. They were tiring, they were long, there was a lot of hard work, and I could not have done it without the support that I received throughout that summer. I feel like I completely skipped ahead in the timeline here, but before the pageant, I went into summer being completely lost and feeling overwhelmed and feeling anxious and nervous. I was questioning my entire undergraduate degree. I was questioning my future. I had no idea what I wanted to do next. Now I would like frantically open up like university websites and be like, should I apply for this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, what do I want to do? What do I even like? Like, I do even like what I'm doing? Like, there were so many moments where I just felt so low and useless, and those were just, it was not fun times. It was not fun times. So going into that pageant really helped uplift my spirit, and it made me feel like I had the power to take control, and I had the power to make decisions in life that would make me happy in the way that I want to be happy and make a life that I want to live. But before the pageant, when I was feeling low and I was feeling lost, I decided to take a trip to Toronto with my cousin, and it was the best decision that I made that summer. We had so much fun in Toronto. We went to Canada's Wonderland, we went to Niagara Falls, we spent time with family and cousins, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful time. It was an amazing summer, and I really liked that experience because it was just us two. And that was also the first time I actually started vlogging. Before I left to Toronto, I was talking about how I really wanted a camera because I really wanted to vlog and wanted to take a camera with me to Toronto, because I knew I couldn't start vlogging here in my local community. Like, I was way too nervous. I felt like I would bump into people I know, and I couldn't do it. I needed a new space, a different place to just have fun, be comfortable, and kind of just get into vlogging. And it was the perfect place to be. No one knew me in Toronto except for obviously my cousins and family. So yeah, I had so much fun. Before I left for Toronto, I was just talking about getting a camera, and my grandpa, he wanted me to get it. So honestly, my grandpa bought the camera for me. He was like, take my card, go get the camera. He saw how excited I was about getting a camera, but I was too scared about spending that much money and not knowing if it would even go anywhere. Like, who's gonna watch my videos? Like, no one knows who I am. But I just did it, and it was fun, and I continue to have fun doing this, and I want to go into 2019 sharing my story just like this with you guys. I want to be more raw. I don't want it to be all just fashion and beauty. I want to share my experiences, my opinions, my stories, and I'm glad that just buying the camera and making that trip to Toronto was like that first step, and it has gotten me to 63 subscribers. And then that might not be big for other people, but for me, that's 63 people that watch my videos and care. So that warms my little heart. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. And honestly, I really needed that trip because I was just feeling so down. I wasn't happy. I was feeling so stuck. Like, I needed a change. I needed something. Like, like at that time, I just like, I was so worried about the future and what was gonna happen, what I needed to do, like how do I become successful, what do I want to do next. I was not enjoying the present. I was way too focused on what's gonna happen next, and not even, I wasn't happy with like the now. I wasn't appreciating what there was to be happy about in the present. I was stressing, I was anxious, I just felt like I was wasting time. Like I needed to figure things out right then and there because time was ticking by. I didn't want to disappoint my parents. I didn't want to disappoint myself. Like I just felt like I was just wasting time. And that's such negative thinking. And honestly, that really affected my self-confidence. I did not feel good about myself. I did not feel good about my decisions. I just felt really lost, really lost. So going to Toronto really helped me kind of get out of that negative space and just have 2 weeks of just absolute fun, and it was nice. It was a nice change. Just getting this camera and starting vlogging and starting to focus a bit of my energy towards Instagram and just having fun with that, it really helped. I know this sounds crazy, but it gave me a bit of purpose. Like it gave me something to look forward to. Like I looked forward to filming videos. I started getting more creative. I started to think of ideas, and I still have so many ideas to go through for 2019. I'm so excited for that. But it was so much fun putting out content, whether it was for YouTube or Instagram, and it made me feel good, and I liked how it made me feel. So I'm going to continue doing that. And as for the decisions that I made in 2018 and the changes that I made, I don't think this is the video to go through those. I feel like those things deserve a completely different video, and when I'm ready to talk about that, I will. But 2018 was definitely the year of big changes and big decisions for me. There was a lot of thought, a lot of anxiety and feelings that went into those decisions, and I'm glad I am where I am. And I hope that 2019 is my year and I get to act on those changes, and I'm excited to work hard. 2018 brought along a lot of hurdles in terms of friendships, relationships, self-confidence, but I worked hard. I worked hard through those things, and I'm going to continue focusing attention on those things in 2019 because those things are really important to me. Love is really important to me. Spreading happiness is really important to me. I just really realized what's important to me in life. Family, friends, love, happiness, spending time with people that make me feel loved and cared for. And I want to spend more time with people like that for the rest of my life. In 2018, I also started a new job, which was a good experience. I'm still working in that job, so it's been an amazing experience. I went to a lot of different coffee shops, tried new food, which is always so much fun, spent a lot of time with friends and family, and I'm going to continue doing that into 2019. And I want to focus more on self-care and really just taking care of my thoughts and my physical self. I want to go to the gym more, and I'm just looking forward to a whole new year of more growth and personal development. And I wish the same for you guys. I wish you guys have a successful 2019, and I hope you grow and hope you learn a lot, because that's what I'm looking forward to. Happy New Year, you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm so glad I was real and raw with you guys in this video. I want to do more content like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what your 2018 was like. I can't wait to hear it. Bye!